Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the madness. Okay, so first clip of the vlog. Not gonna see a lot of progress this week. I'm already guessing that because I have to work and it's probably gonna be busy at work, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time to diamond paint. My goal for tonight, I had to do some more shopping for Mom. She's coming home tomorrow, so I'm gonna go get her a new comforter set and stuff and make sure her room is ready for her. But I am finishing that diamond painting. Now I know I said that I was just gonna start this one and then start Starry Night, but it's almost done, so why not just it'll take me probably about 3 hours tonight. So my goal is to finish the rose with music, or it's rose and music, I think is what it's called. And then my goal is to start Starry Night tonight. Starry Night tonight. Start Starry Night tonight. Say that 5 times fast. See how well you can do. Yeah, I am very anxious to put diamonds on the canvas, of course, but to do square diamonds on a DAC, I am really thrilled. But I didn't feel like doing it yesterday. Yesterday was really bad for me. I had a really bad day. YouTube messed up, deleted 2 of my videos, and it just seemed like if it could go wrong, it could go wrong. And then Saturday, that debacle, oh my God. And I've already apologized to Marissa. Marissa's perfectly fine, but I just feel like a ding-dong for what I did. From now on, I will watch back my videos. But she did see that video and she thought it was kind of strange, but at least she got to see my excitement, because what happened was I recorded her giving me a gift. When I went to go show you what it looked like on the refrigerator, I must have hit stop. Okay, are you stop? Okay. So then when I thought I was ending the video, no, that's not what was happening. I started, oh gosh, now I'm going to start choking. Started a new video, and that's right when my husband walked in, and I started telling him about the turtle. Sorry for screaming turtle, because I would never have done that on camera. And you got to see my excitements. Okay, I didn't realize I was out of gas, so I'm gonna have to pause you here and try to remember what I was saying, because I'm running out of gas, so be right back. Okay, so we have a full tank of gas. We'll be set for about 2 days, well, depending on deliveries, but I'm just happy I have a full tank of gas. I don't know about any of you, but I hate filling up the gas tank. It's just one of those chores that I really don't care to do. These people are not gonna let me go. That's okay. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So, I apologized to her, I thanked her, and everything's cool. So, what else? What else? Apparently you guys like these videos. I had one person say they like to see all the houses because they don't get to get out very much, or at all. No, I can't remember. Sorry guys, memory. All I know is it moved me and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do these for her. Oh, I know what. See, brain. Okay, let's get over real fast. Okay, we are safe. So, I got a text message today. It said my DAC is on the road and will be delivered today. So pretty soon I'll get a text message from my husband. You got a big box here, and it's DAC. Okay, Johnny. When I get home, I'll open it. He'll send me a picture of how big the damn box is, and that just makes me want to get home faster, which I have no control over. So that doesn't help, but he thinks he's helping. But we gotta just let Johnny be Johnny because he's Johnny. So every single day for the next 5 days, you will have a short unboxing. I don't want to unbox them all in one day because I feel like I don't give it what it deserves. And each painting, I feel, needs its own video. So I can give my whole attention to it. Now, if I get the cheap AliExpress ones in, yeah, I'll throw it in. But I'll do the DAC first. It'll get all my energy, and then what's left, the cheap ones can have that. Oh, another thing, my husband watched the warning, don't watch with kids video. He's like, now I'm looking at telephone poles. And I'm like, oh, well, it was very potholy, and I didn't notice that the camera had jumped. But now I'm hoping that won't happen because I really tightened it, so it won't do that. And sorry, you only get to see the left-hand side of the street. I got this new mount, and it's weird. That's the only position I can put you in. But I'm gonna try something new, but I have to actually glue something to my dashboard, and I kind of want to feel it out and see what I want to do first. So that's why you're only seeing that part of the street instead of the whole street, which I guess you get to see people in their cars. Hey, wave at them, they'll wave back. No, they won't. They don't know I'm recording. What else? I don't know. I don't want to just ramble on and have nothing to talk about. I had some things. I think I need to make myself notes. I think, oh, there that goes again, the S's. Doesn't that drive you crazy? It drives me crazy now that I realize I do it. But I haven't noticed that I don't do it when I'm not recording. But then when I'm talking to someone live, you know, face to face, oh, I must do it because, yeah, I have to do it. I have to ask my best friend if it drives her nuts. She probably doesn't even notice, and then I'm gonna tell her, and then she'll be like, oh my God, why did you tell me that? It's driving me nuts. But anyways, when I'm face to face, I ramble really fast. I talk very fast. I don't know why. But, yeah. Well, with my best friend, you have to talk fast because she's a talker too. And if you don't talk fast and try to get in, you'll never get in. Anyways, love you, Cynthia. Well, we're pulling up to the funeral home, so gonna have to pause you anyways. So maybe on the next little drive, I'll think of what I wanted to say, write it down so I don't forget. How's that sound? Sounds like a plan to me. Okay. Here we go. Can't pause you yet because I'm turning and I need 2 hands. Okay, guys. See you in the next clip. Okay. Story time. Well, first of all, went to work this morning. Yesterday was another hellish day. Decided, okay, today I'm going to go to work a little bit earlier. I'm going to stop and get gas, and it's just going to be a non-stressful day. Not pumping gas, and I get a text message. Hey, do you know you have a by 10 a.m.? No. Well, you do. Okay, well, good thing I plan on starting my day early, because if I didn't, then I'd be totally screwed. So get to work, go deliver that. Everything's fine. Then
On the way back, I start hearing this awful noise coming from the back of my vehicle. My brake on the passenger back was scraping, grinding. Not even scraping, it was like metal onto metal. Get back to the shop, call my husband. I said, and I've been dealing with these brakes for the last, well, it's been a little over a year. It was right before Mother's Day a year ago. He had to redo a whole bunch, my whole brakes back there. Not just brakes, but calipers, rotors, whatever, all that shit. So, after he did it, the driver back brake thing would just squeal. And I'm like, I thought you just fixed that. It's making the noise sounding like I need new brakes. He's like, no, it's just this and this. Those rotors weren't really supposed to go on your car. They sent me the wrong ones, but they fit, so they're just going to squeal like that. I'm like, I don't want it to squeal like that. He goes, it'll just wear off. Once it gets to a certain point, it'll wear off. Well, no. For a year, I've been dealing with squealing back brakes. And it's very embarrassing to go to a church, pull up, the people, what are they called? The people who stand up in the wedding. The bridesmaids and grooms, the wedding party, that's what I'm thinking of. The wedding party's sitting out there, unloading from the bus, because some churches, they back their weddings up back to back to back. So you're only allowed to be at the church an hour before the wedding starts. So that means they're allowed to be an hour before, and I'm allowed an hour before. So we arrive at the same time and have this wedding party stare at me because my brake is squealing so bad. But it wasn't happening to him. That's what you got to know about my husband. If it does not affect him directly, he won't fix it. But God forbid something happened to his car. It's got to be fixed right now, Becky. You got to give me the money, Becky. You got to do this, Becky. My car needs to be fixed. It's like, but mine has been the same thing you're complaining about for 6 months now, and you're just saying it's fine, it's fine. But when it is, do it now, do it now. Anyways, that's my little rant about him. So he's like, oh God, bring me your car, you'll just take mine. So, hence the new view you're getting right now. We are in hubby's van. And now, after seeing this video, I'm gonna get on his ass. I've had brand new shock struts, whatever it is, for the front of my car, sitting in the garage for now 2 years, that still need to go on my car. And you're not shaking. So I bet you if he fixed my shock struts, whatever it is, I bet you wouldn't be shaking as much in my car either. Still ranting, but anyways. So then I told you Sunday when I was cooking the chili that Saturday or Friday, can't remember, bad with days, my washer broke. So I'm like, okay, because I had nothing at work that was done. I only have 9 orders today and nothing was done. And so I'm like, I'm gonna go home, change cars. And I pull up, I said, okay, let's go get a new washer. So in that hour, I was very productive. I got a new washer and I got everything to fix my damn car. So hopefully my brakes will be fixed today, or calipers, or I don't know. It was these big drum things he had to buy. I don't get into that. I just tell him fix it and he fixes it. But he did say he was going to put new brakes on, so that's good too. So yeah, you guys aren't shaking. Well, now that I just said it, I just hit a big pothole and you're shaking, but I don't feel like you're shaking as much as you do in my car. And let me tell you, my back can tell you, this is a lot smoother drive than my car. Okay, next. Oh, yeah, just go right ahead. Cut me off. Thank you, dude. So, you guys, I don't know how many times I have to say it. I just keep saying it, and I know you guys are like, yes, we know you're tired, you're overworked, whatever. So last night, got home from work. My DAC box came. Yay! Opened it up. Did one unboxing. Watched I was in Laura's live, and the next thing I know, my husband was waking me up and said, "You know you fell asleep, right?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, now I do, because you just woke me up." And Laura's saying bye to everyone. So yeah, I think I fell asleep there, dude. So he's like, well, he was going to his brother's house and blah, 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 blah. He's like, so I'm leaving. I'm like, okay. He's like, well, you just going to sit there and sleep in the chair? Okay, hold on. At a funeral home. Be right back. Okay, we are back. And on to our next destination. So, where was I? Yes, he woke me up. And when people wake me up, not a very happy camper, because it takes a lot for me to get to sleep. So if I fell asleep in a chair, you have to know I'm exhausted. So why wake me up? When he falls asleep in the chair, do I wake him up? Even though he's snoring so loud I can't hear YouTube, I don't wake him up. I just put headphones in. Anyways, so the next thing I know, I woke up and I guess YouTube just kept playing, because I remember waking up a couple of times and it was different clips. It was different people. So I don't know how long I slept in that chair. All I know is, okay, what do you want me to do? No, I'm just going to take this. All I know is I must have been sleeping there pretty long, because my neck was stiff and it was starting to hurt. So I just got up and I went to bed. But the whole reason for this story, my dumbass forgot to upload yesterday's unboxing. So Tuesday, which is today, you guys will get 2 unboxings, basically back to back, unless I can get it loaded while I'm driving on the road. But my cell service sucks, so I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. But yeah, I was all gung-ho of putting a video up every day this week, and yeah, fell asleep. Perfect chance. 5 DACs, 5 days in a row. Not gonna happen.
In 2 miles, turn right.
I'm just happy.
94 East.
Why do you want me to get on the expressway? There's no reason for me to get on the expressway. To go 2 miles on the expressway, it wants me to go 1.5 miles out of my way to get on the expressway, to get off of it, to come 1.5 miles to be on this same road. No, that's not happening. Okay, so what else was I saying? Oh, it's not stressful today, which is very nice. And I pick up my mother today, but that's got me a little worried, because my car is a Kia Soul. It's right down to the ground. This is a Kia SUV, minivan, whatever you want to call it. It's high off the ground. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get her in this vehicle, but this is the only vehicle we have right now to pick her up, and she's getting discharged today. So maybe one of those men can lift her up and put her in. I don't know. We'll figure something out. So, and I get to go to the casino tonight. That makes me happy. We got these free little offers. So tonight they're offering a lantern that you would put on your, I'm pretty sure it's a lantern you put on like your picnic table to keep the bugs away. It looks cute. I sure hope it's not a regular lantern, because I have enough of those damn things. My husband collects them. But if this one actually has a purpose, that would be good. But just to have another damn lantern,
Right on I-94
I really
East.
don't. It really wants me to get on the expressway. It must know something that I don't. Like there's an accident up here, or it's just being. This is his GPS, so who knows? So we'll get on the expressway and see where it takes us. Oh, and YouTube finally got their heads out of their asses. And the videos that I posted Sunday
Turn right on I-94 East.
were reposted. But then that means I had 2 of the same video up because the one I had already deleted to be able to put the other one up because of my stupid phone doesn't have enough space on it, which it's an Apple phone, so it's not like I can just put a chip in it, which really makes me mad, which really makes me think of getting a different kind of phone. But I've had an iPhone. I've had the last 4 or 5 different phones, so to go to an Android, that's gonna be a whole nother thing for me. But I like the Androids because you have more freedom. But then I don't know, I'm still going back and forth on that one. But I've been eligible for a new phone for I think a year and a half. So do I want a new phone? Do I want that extra charge? Because now it's not like the old days when your contract was up, you just got a free phone. Oh no, they found a way to make your phone bill higher because you have to lease it, or I don't know what it is. It's so stupid. An extra like $25, $30 a month. I like having my money. I like to make my own decisions and not put it on a damn bill. It was kind of nice having a lower phone bill, especially all 4 of us losing that extra thing. That was like 100 and see, like I said, you made me go. I think we were on there for maybe a mile, 2 miles. No, it was a mile. So back then I said 3 miles. So yeah, this is stupid. Okay, anyways.
Turn right at the traffic light. Take the first right.
Take the first right. Okay. So, I want a new phone, but I don't want a new phone. But you would think I would be okay with space. I bought the highest, whatever it's called. Because when they were like, you can get this one, you can get that one. I'm like, the highest memory. Because I did the lowest memory once, and holy shit, for 2 years I wanted to just throw the phone. You couldn't have Facebook and something else on it. It was a nightmare. So, I don't know. But I'm fine if I just, right when I make a video, take it off my phone. Because the thing is, I have all the clips for the video. Then I have the video all put together, so that's a lot of memory. Where am I going? 25990.
Arrive at 25990 Crocker on the right.
On the right. Oh, it's probably this assisted living. That's the word I was looking for. I was gonna put my mom in an assisted living place. When I kept saying I don't know what it's called. Okay. Did I pass it? What was my address? What's this place? I really think I passed it. $2475. No, wrong place. This is St. John's Hospital. There's no hospital here. These are all old folks' homes. Or, as you should call them, assisted living. But they're the same thing. Well, no, because these have apartments. And you shut your door and people have to knock on your door to come in. So, it is different, but... I wonder if it's a stupid little, like... They put these, like, pop-up clinics now. Bet you it's in this strip mall. And it's like a stupid place where you just go get your blood drawn, but you're doing it in, we have Kroger's and we have this and we have that. Okay, let's go right here. Yep, exactly. Do you see that? Can you read that sign? It says Kroger's, CVS, St. John's. Yeah. Gotta love this. And they put St. John's Hospital on there. No, it's St. John's Pop-Up Clinic is what it is. Hey, you could go get your blood drawn and then you could come down for a piece of pizza. I don't know what they do at this place. We'll see though when I walk in. We'll see if it's like a doctor's office or if it's just chairs lined up for you to get your blood drawn. Which those places are freaky. Too bad I can't take you in, but I can't take you in. Sorry. Okay. Oh, it's urgent care. So why didn't you put urgent care instead of hospital? That would have been helpful. Okay, be right back. On the road again. Yeah. Well, how about if I buckle up? Now I want to go. Now we'll have a nice little drive. Because we got to go far out. Okay. First, let's get the map up. But you can't see any of this. I'm doing things behind the scene, people. And not trying to get ran over. Or me run over someone. Okay. So, where was I? I did a little rant there about the people not putting the right information on an order. Because I thought I was looking for something totally different.
Turn left on Crocker Boulevard, then take the first left.
You know, I was thinking too, I need to pin down my son. He told me he was going to do that whip and chat with me. And now we're in June, so it's almost been a month. Ooh, do you see that big plane? Yep, you saw it. That's right over there. That way is Selfridge Air Base. So that was a big plane, which I'm surprised we didn't hear it. Because usually how low that one was, you could really hear it. But then this car is not like mine. It's very, you don't hear the outside noises very well, which does not help when someone's honking their horn at you. Just saying. But, I don't know what else to talk about, people. I finally moved all my bird feeders up front so I could see them when I'm diamond painting. But the damn birds don't like where I moved it. They're not coming to get the food. Which, Saturday when I was delivering while we were waiting to pick up that one wedding, it was at this garden place and attached was a bird store. So I went out there into the bird store because we had an hour to wait for the ceremony to be done. And I was talking to the bird lady and I was explaining, you know, that I just put all my bird feeders in the front yard and they're not coming. They're still in the backyard looking for it, but it's in the front yard. And she told me that birds are not the smartest thing. Give it 2 more weeks. And,
continue on
then
16 Mile Road.
By then they should realize the bird feeders are in the front yard, not in the backyard. And I was like, well, that does make sense because I remember last year was the first time I put out bird feeders. And I kept whining to Johnny saying the birds don't like our bird feeders because they haven't come. And then all of a sudden, it was a week later and they were just going crazy, and I was constantly filling them up. Which I don't mind. I like feeding the birds. I don't like squirrels. Squirrels, ugh. They're just rats with big fluffy tails. I hate squirrels. That's why all my bird feeders are squirrel proof. Now, I used to like squirrels, but it was probably about 6 years ago, I went out and bought all these cute little bird feeders. And the stupid squirrels chewed up the bird feeders so they could get their fat butts in it. So the next time I bought bird feeders, I made sure that they were squirrel proof, so the squirrels couldn't eat the plastic to get into them. So, and my dad had a pet squirrel when we were growing up. I didn't like it. He'd throw peanuts out there. Well, then one time we went away for it was probably like a week vacation, and he didn't feed the squirrels before we left. And when we came home, he kept the peanuts in our back room. Well, our back room was screens. You know, you could open the windows and shut the windows, but they were like from floor to ceiling, these big screens. And the squirrels in every single screen had chewed a hole to get to the damn peanuts. And I remember helping him changing those screens. Oh, he was pissed. And ever since, I haven't cared for squirrels. And the damn squirrels, well, this was probably like 10 years ago, chewed my freaking cable wire. So, fighting with the internet people, telling them there's something wrong, dealing with that for about 3 months, and then coming out saying nothing's wrong. And then finally we got a smart guy out there, and he's like, I can tell you exactly what was wrong. He brought the wire into us and said, a squirrel chewed through it. Right there you have a little loose connection, and it fritzes. Because it would happen when it would rain, is that we would lose our internet. And he said that water was able to get in there and do something to it. I don't know. But all I know is he said it was the damn squirrels that did it, so there's another reason why not to like squirrels. I'm ranty today. What else? This is kind of hard just coming up with things to talk about on a ride. Well, this was 6 minutes and the other one was 6 minutes, so I think that's kind of good for a ride along for today. I'm not going to do ride-alongs every day. Well, one thing I do have to remember, I need to show you guys if you care, but some people might. My peonies bloomed, and really need to get a picture of it, because if it rained tonight, my peonies in the morning, all their flower things would be laying on the floor, and I only got to enjoy it for one day, which really sucks about peonies. They only bloom once a year, and you have to pray that there's not a windstorm or a rainstorm so you don't lose your peonies. So, I know you're going to get that clip tonight. And, oh, yeah, getting back to my first rant, how I said I was going to finish the rows on the music sheet. Yeah, I placed about 20 drills. And then it was time for dinner, and then it was time for me to fall asleep in the chair after dinner. So that didn't happen. But tonight, I'm hoping. I have to frame a birthday gift for someone at work. Today's her birthday, tomorrow, but I'm giving it to her tomorrow because she didn't work today. And why didn't I frame it months ago? I don't know. But Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. So tonight I have to frame that and wrap it so she can have it tomorrow. Which I already knew she wasn't working today, so I knew that I had till Wednesday when I had to give it to her. But I'm not a procrastinator. Well, I guess I am a little, but when it comes to things I don't want to do. But most of the time, I'm not a procrastinator. And I have procrastinated on framing. I don't like framing. That's the whole thing. I do not care to frame. Now, once we get the garage cleaned out and I can try to make my own wood frames, then I think I'll feel differently about this subject. But right now, I don't like framings. And that guy is driving like a crazy man. But oh well. So, I really like this view better, though. So, I'm going to have to glue something to my dashboard. Because I don't like it on my window, that's for sure. I don't like that. That's one thing I know. Okay, so I'm going to end it here, guys. And tonight, I'll check in. Okay, bye, guys. They are. Aren't they beautiful? Ooh, look at this one. It's just starting to open. I sure hope it doesn't rain tonight because they'll be gone. I like to have them for at least a couple of days. And see, once again, we need smell-o-vision because if you've never smelled a peonies, you just, you don't know. And see how the ants help. I don't think I explained this. So they're like this. And what happens is the ants come and they lick it. They use their saliva. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Ants doing their job. And that's what helps the peonies open, are the little ants doing their job. Of course, they get something from it too, but that's their job. The only bad thing is, after the peonies are gone, then you have ants in your flower bed that you have to deal with until they find a new home. And look at the rose. Oh, we gotta move the peonies so you can see. They're bloom too. So, just a little update. Bye, guys. Okay, just a little check-in here. It is Friday around 1 p.m. Feeling a little weird right now. I'm like in a funk. I know what it is. I really do know what it is. I cannot cope right now. My OCD is like going crazy. My house is trashed, but to normal people it wouldn't be trashed. But I'm the type of person who has to have everything in its spots, and there's so many things not in its spot that I just can't cope. And I feel like the list is so long when I get home. I try to do it, and I just don't have enough time in the day. And all I want to do is diamond paint. I haven't diamond painted since Tuesday night. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday night when I finished the Rosen music sheet one. I forgot what it's called. I think that's what it's called, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I want to start Starry Night. And then I sit and I think and I'm like, well, am I trying to find all these things to do so I don't have to start a square diamond painting? Is that my problem? Or what? Because, excuse me, there's a lot of times that, like, well, for the one thing that's really driving me up a wall is I have all these extra drills from all the paintings I have done.
Well, the container I put it in is quite big. Well, last night after I did my post reviews, I went to go put the diamonds in that container, and now I can't shut the lid. And I know it's been in the back of my head, you gotta do that, you gotta do that. But I don't want to do it. But I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. And now I can't fit any more drills in, so I feel like I have to do that before I can start Starry Night. And then I'm like, wait a minute, but are you self-sabotaging yourself so you don't have to start Starry Night? I don't know. But there's so many diamond paintings I want to do right now. And yes, I do want to do Starry Night. I really do. I just wish it was round. Which everyone keeps telling me, just do it. It's going to be fine. It's a total different quality. It's kind of like doing rounds, like doing a hurricane round, whatever. I don't know. I've just had those last two, well, the only two square ones I've did was popping drills, and it was a nightmare, and I'm told it's not going to be a nightmare, but then I don't know. So what do I want to do tonight? What is my goals? What I would like to do is I like to get home early, which that's not going to happen. So that goal is out of the place right now. So then that screws up all my other goals. I want to get home. I want to clean my house. Mommy clean. I call it mommy clean. That means everything is in its place, organized. Not everybody else is clean. Not everybody else has vacuumed the floor. No, it needs to be mommy vacuumed. Every inch of my house needs to be clean. It's just, I don't know. It's driving me up a wall, and I feel like you can't do things, and then it's weird. It's so stupid. I wish I could just get out of my head, because I just sit in my chair thinking, okay, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and then it's like I'm too overwhelmed and too tired to do anything. So all I do is sit in my chair and think about the shit that I should be doing. Well, get off your ass and go do it. But I don't. And then I lay in bed and can't do it. Can't go to sleep because I got my mind racing on everything I have to be doing. So then I turn on YouTube, and I'm up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning watching YouTube. Okay, maybe what I need to do when I can't sleep and I put on YouTube, I need to put on YouTube and then just go in a room and clean it. That's not going to happen. Easier said than done. Something needs to give, because I'm sick of being stressed. I'm sick of feeling this way. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. My husband asked me one time, he's like, what does your OCD feel like? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess because I'm in one right now, not in it, but you know what I'm saying? It's bothering me. It just feels like my head is spinning and I can't do anything, but I have this list because I'm a list person. I love to make lists and check them off. That's what I do. Check off the list, check off the list. When we were planning my son's wedding, I had a list, and a lot of things I had to wait for my daughter-in-law, and when I would like be able to nail her down, I'm like, okay, we're getting all these things checked off the list today, and she's like, you really love your list? And I'm like, yes, I love my list, and I love when things are checked off, because then in my mind, because I don't just have the list written down, I have it in my head. So once I get to check it off, I get to dump it out of my head. Does that make sense? Does anyone else struggle with this? Maybe it's not OCD. Maybe I'm just crazy because I've never been diagnosed, which I hate when people are like, have you ever been diagnosed? Well, no, but I know this happens and this happens. And when this is fixed, then this goes away. So from what I'm understanding, it's OCD. If it's not OCD, then it's me being crazy. So instead of calling it OCD, I'll call it, it's my mind. That's what happens in my mind. That doesn't sound good. Anyways, now I'm getting all froggy because I'm getting upset. So,
Let's take a drink of Coke and calm down. Blood pressure is going crazy right now. And I think a lot of it too is because there's so many things that I could be doing. If other people would just do their jobs, then I could get my job done faster, because I can't do my job. I count on other people to be able to do my job. Sure, I could go in there and make the flowers. I'm a designer. I know how to design. But I don't think it's fair for me to go in and to design my own flowers to deliver my own flowers. That's not fair. I don't get paid for that. Not hourly. That's another rant. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just going to call this the Ranty Blog. How's that sound today? So, my goals. Go home, clean the house. Go home and put all my spare drills away. Now, I don't know how long that's going to take. I'm hoping no longer than 2 hours. I'll give it 3 hours. That's okay. So you guys are helping me, because I get to speak it out loud, and then it kind of works out where I'm figuring everything out. I am giving myself 3 hours tonight to work on putting spare drills away after I clean the house. The house will take me an hour maybe. That's nothing. So there's 4 hours. So let's say if I get home by 4, that's 8. That's perfect. Then I can diamond paint for 3 hours. Oh, I'm feeling, oh my God. It's like this weight has just been lifted off. I gotta find this house. So hold that thought for a second. 934. 934. I guess I should just pause you, because I'm gonna be pulling up any second. Oh, 943. See? Freaking dyslexic. Okay, so pause, please. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened here. I thought I was filming all this time, and I wasn't. So, let's start with what happened yesterday. You saw all the unboxing. My mother was in the room, and I'm sorry if that aggravated some people. I know it aggravated me, and my mood was already off because of the ever moment. So, yeah, that didn't help, because she didn't understand that I was filming. So, whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, I was kind of glad that she was. Okay, why is it making that noise? That is weird noise. Maybe it's the road? Okay, it was just the road. Whew. Thought something was wrong with my tire. Okay, so, she saw me unbox that purple rose, which it's a partial. I won't do it. She wanted it. I'll try to shorten the story. So, I kitted her up, gave her a light pad, set her all up in her bed, and about 10-15 minutes after I left her room, she got all excited, and I hear hot diggity beat. And it wasn't just like hot diggity, it was like screamed hot diggity, and I'm like, what's going on? Because she can hear me from the living room. The living room's right by her bedroom door. She's like, I'm loving this. I'm like, okay, I'm glad you're loving it. So then it was probably about an hour later, she starts screaming for me, help, help, help. But I thought she fell, because that's her panicked, I'm in trouble scream. And I go running in there. I'm like, what? And as I'm running to the living room, to her bedroom, she's like, I messed it up. I'm like, what did you mess up? She's like, it's not sticky. I'm like, okay, so the drill's not sticking to your pen, or the paper's not sticky. The canvas isn't sticky. And she's like, I don't know. So finally I'm at her bed, and I'm like, okay, show me. She's like, okay, I pick it up, so it's not the pen. And she's like, look, I put it down and it's not sticky. I'm like, well, it's a partial. That's what's going in my head, but I didn't want to tell her that, because then that would totally confuse her. I'm like, let me see. And I touched the canvas. I said, Mom, you're trying to stick your drill on the parchment paper. You have to lift this up. She's like, oh my God, I was so scared I messed everything up and you'd be mad at me. I'm like, first of all, you can't mess anything up on this, really. The only thing I explained to her when she's not drilling to put the cover back on. I said, don't worry, ask questions, it's fine. But she was all scared. But so then I went into her bedroom about 1 o'clock because her light was still on. And I'm like, dang, this isn't, you know, how she usually is, because usually by 11 o'clock her light is off and she's either asleep or, you know, watching TV, getting ready to fall asleep. So I went in, I'm like, so how are you doing? She's like, oh my God, I love this. And I'm like, yeah, I could tell. And she's like, come look. And I went over and I looked and I'm like, holy crap, you got a lot done. Because I thought she was going to be super slow at it. And she's like, yeah. And she goes, but I'm ready for bed. After I'm done with this color, I have to go to bed. So will you move everything for me? I'm like, sure, I can do that. So I put everything away. And she's like, so how do I get more of these? The biggest question, right? And I explained AliExpress, and you know, some places are faster, some are slower. She's like, well, I know I'm gonna be done with this tomorrow, so how do I get another one fast? So my brain, I'm like, okay, so what do I feel like giving up? Because, you know, my diamond paintings are my diamond paintings. So I'm like, oh, I got it. I say, well, you can pick one out of my kitchen stash. And she's like, what is that? I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go into all that. I just have all my stuff organized, you should know. And I have a whole bunch that we're going to put up in the kitchen. So you can pick one out of the kitchen. And you can do it. And then you can see it because you go in the kitchen. And she's like, okay. So she picked one. She fell in love with the apple pie one. She's like, oh, I want to do this one. I'm like, okay, let me see. First, I wanted to make sure it wasn't square because, God forbid, give her a square and it's all messed up and then she doesn't like this craft. Because I've already tried getting her into crochet, which she was all excited about. I bought her everything. She hasn't done one, it's not a stitch, what is it? One hook. She hasn't touched it. So I was really excited too when she started to do this, that she was actually doing it. And it does not look like anybody is here. This is BS. So anyways, she's all excited. She's got a craft that she actually likes doing. Oh, and the funny thing was, is she's like, oh my God, this is so much better than cross stitch. And I'm like, yeah, hello. So she's happy. She's got her next diamond painting already. And that's what she's going to be doing. So I'm just going to sit here for a second and finish up this video and tell you what my plans are. Okay, so we set the plan. By 9 o'clock, I'm diamond painting tonight. Tomorrow, I have 2 weddings. And then I'm hoping to just be able to diamond paint. And I guess tomorrow I'll put it to, if whatever spare drills I don't have put away, I'm going to put those away. And then I have to go shopping for what's in the pot Sunday. So, I will try to check in. We might get a check-in tonight, depending. If I only get 10 diamonds on that painting tonight, that I'm not checking in. But we'll see. So, maybe see you tonight. Definitely see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. They're on their last leg. By tomorrow, they should all be dead on the ground. Wah, wah, wah. Here, well, let me shut this because that's really bright. Okay, I went to Harbor Freight and I got more stuff. Went to Joann's. What do you think those are going to be turned into? Any guesses? Okay, we'll see. Not much of an update, but that's how much I got on Starry Night. I can't tell you yet if I like squares yet, because this is confetti hell. So I am not going to judge squares on this painting just yet. I might not even let it be my final judgment on this painting. Okay guys, we're going to try this again. I just recorded a whole segment and I'm in quite a bad mood and was quite bitchy. So I have taken a second and let's try this again. So what has happened over the weekend? because I think the last time I checked in with you, well, I showed you yesterday the wood, and I didn't really explain it much. I am going to, even though Gone Off My Meds just did it today, but I'm making mine out of wood. Like I had to guess what that was. Yeah, that's a bag of 3/10. Oh, I guess I should explain what I'm doing here because I explained it in the last one, but that's gone, deleted. It's out of here because I was in quite a shitty mood. So, this is my extra beads. This is my box. Can you see it? It was too full. So, remember, I think the last time I really checked in, I was telling you I was going to come home and do this. Yeah, that didn't happen because when I got home, my husband wanted to, oh yeah, now this wasn't a smart idea. He wanted to go to the casino, and he promised me that we would be back in time for Miss Coffee's live. That didn't happen. So that was how my weekend started. But then I got to come home and I got to watch, I think it was like the last hour and a half of her live. And I got to start Starry Night. And oh my God, you guys are hilarious. I posted on Facebook me placing the first drill because Miss Coffee wanted me to do Starry Night. And I feel like, well, I already discussed this with you guys. I felt like I was just like stalling. So I posted on her page that showing her that I finally started it. Your guys' post, oh my God. Now I can't remember what they were exactly. You know what? My phone's right here. Let me see if I can bring it up because they are worth saying. Okay, so real fast, let's try to get this up. Okay, so Patty said, looks beautiful. I'm in all at your skills. That just killed me. Jamie said, yeah, exactly. Let the confetti begin. Ugh. Elizabeth, I love you, Elizabeth. Congrats on your finish. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. I died. And then another one was, you did a lot and you deserve a break with Facebook. Guys, you don't know how much that made me laugh. And at the time when I read it, I needed it. So thank you. So now on to yesterday, Saturday. I bought the wood. Did I already say this? I feel like, but then I threw that one away. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Because, you know, I recorded this already, but I was real shitty. And so I had to delete it and start over. So I bought the wood, bought the carts for the saw to go on, because at Christmas time, I bought my husband a saw. I don't know what kind of saw it is. It's just a saw. Oh, you guys like my nightgown? I'm sitting here in my nightgown. Okay, anyways. But I don't like him cutting wood in the garage where then I have to clean it up. So I told him he couldn't use his new saw until we got a cart for it. And yesterday we bought the cart, which I was very happy about. So now I can build my frames, because Mayhan taught us how to do frames, and I went out and bought a nail gun because you better believe I am doing that. I'm all over that. You know, it's going to be a hot mess. I'll probably hurt myself many times, but I'm going to do it. And then maybe my husband will have to come in and save me. Anyways, so I plan on building because, okay, see, I'm like all over the place today. I am so sorry, guys. Today has been awful, which I'll get to today after I get done with yesterday. So, or Friday, started Starry Night. Confetti hell. And let me tell you, it's confetti hell. So, I have already planned on making trays, you know, the wooden tray, but I was gonna
reamp it because I used the big blue square ones. So I already had planned making my own tray system. Well, then I was sitting there Friday night and I was like, okay, I need to make a tray system for my little white funnel trays, and I'm hoping to do 4 level high, but I'm thinking I'm only gonna be able to do 3 level highs, which is fine. I can deal with that. So got it all in my mind, tried telling my husband, which my husband is an awesome wood maker. You just tell him and he makes it. So I explained it to him. He's like, I don't know if we can do that. I'm like, So when we were at Harbor Freight, I showed him what I wanted it to look like, because they had like a tray system there, but it's not our trays. You can't shake them. So I'm like, this, but out of wood, so I can slide my trays in and out when I want to use them. He's like, well, we'll see. I'm like, let's go to Home Depot and buy the wood. I wasn't letting him say no. So we went to Home Depot, bought the wood, came home, and of course he's too tired to put my cart together because he had to work. So he went and took a nap, and then he was perfectly fine to go over his brother's house. See, I'm getting snippy again. Okay, stop. Rewind. Okay, so he didn't do it last night. So my trays didn't get made today because he went to work, and when he came home from work, I wasn't here because I was at the hospital with my mom. I guess I should get some more things in my hand and start going, right? So I had to take Mom to the hospital today. She's home, she's fine. The nurse that came and put her new catheter in did it wrong, and she had to be rushed to the hospital. Apparently something, I don't know the whole this was one time I didn't go back there because it had to do with her lady parts, and I wasn't going to deal with her lady parts and them coming in, and no. So from my understanding is when she put the catheter in, she pinched it and it was by her skin. Doesn't make sense to me, but she had a blood clot. So that's why she was in so much pain. But I don't know how a blood clot could form in less than an hour and her being that much pain. But whatever. I wasn't back there. I don't know what really happened. All I know is she's home, she's not in pain, and that's what matters. So I got nothing done today. Got no diamond painting done, no building of carts, because if I'm not here, then of course he's not going to build a cart, right? So, yeah. And I really don't want to start doing the diamond painting until I have my tray made, because the tray is for the frickin' diamond painting. So what am I doing? I'm being a good girl and I'm sorting my beads. Look at me go. Oh, and another thing. Get away so I can see. I sealed these with, I must have sucked the air out of them. Which I thought, oh, I'm going to save money and cut little tags. No, that was not smart. But, oh, now I'm confused. Where's my pile? Oh, I already did them. See, now I don't even do index cards. I'm just taking, this saves so much time, when I open the bag and I do the, I really need to come up with a good word for this. Storing my kits away, that's a good thing. I have a process, look it up. It's one of my first videos, how I store my kits before I do them, because I hate these baggies. So I pour them all in these bags, but I used to pour them in the bags and then do index cards like this. So then when I'm ready to kit up, I can just pour and they're ready for me, because I have to be in the mood to cut the bags. And when I'm in the mood, you better watch out, because I'm in the mood and organization skills are to its max. But I thought I was going to save money and do this. Why? I think a pack of 50 of index cards. And those were cut in 3 too. This is cut in 3.
So I'm already saving. It's like $2 for 50. So I got, what, 150 cards out of one pack. And then I thought, well, I'm going to save money and do this. This was the worst idea I ever did. But it's not happening anymore, so we don't have to worry. See, I can't tell. I think that's that. Okay. So, and then if it's square, I put a little S on it. Isn't that cute? No. So, what was I saying? Oh, there's not going to be any what's in the pot for tomorrow. Now, don't worry. You will get one this week. I'm thinking tomorrow I will do what's in the pot, but I don't think we're going to do a pot. I think we're going to do homemade enchiladas. I have a very simple, easy way to make, I think that's an 8. I can't see, oh no, see, good thing I did that because that's a 9. My piles are like getting really too big and slidey. Simple way to make enchiladas. The only thing is you have to I'm not going to give that away yet. You'll just have to watch the video whenever I put it up, which won't be tomorrow. Oh, well, maybe. Okay, let's take that back. So if I do enchiladas tomorrow, you will still get your what's in the pot Monday, because or do you get it today? No, it's what's in the pot Monday, right? You get the vlog today and what's in the pot Monday. Which I don't know why I didn't do what's in the pot Sunday, because that's the day I make it. And you would think after... Now I have to go back and look. Am I all screwed up? Were you supposed to have this video yesterday? Which, I mean, I don't have myself on a time schedule at all. But I kind of like to have a little bit of routine, because I am not going to be one of those people. Okay, now I'm not going to say never, but... I like good content, and I'm not saying people who put... Oh, now that was not a smart idea. I might have to still do... I don't know. And here I am second guessing what I'm doing again. I'm not going to force myself to have something up every day, because... Of course, if I have unboxings, you're going to get those. But I won't have, Whip It Wednesdays. I work too much to put that much strain on me. Now, if I was a stay-at-home mom or just a stay-at-home person, maybe I could do that. And God bless you people who work full-time jobs. I know, a stay-at-home, and I'm talking to you stay-at-home moms. I'm not bashing you guys, because I know that's hard work. Oh, I remember. But see, I'm not the type of person who can stay at home. I tried it for 3 months. Jonathan was 3 months, and I was like, I need a job. I need to get out of this house, because I'm a go person, and just staying at home and staring at him. Now, maybe if I had crafts, that would be different today. But back then, no. And no, it wouldn't be different, because I need to... And please, do not take this the wrong way. I know you guys are working. And I know you guys have supportive husbands. But when I was a stay-at-home mom for that 3 months, the main reason I had to get out is I had to make my own money. Because I don't like answering to my husband. And I don't have to answer to my husband. And my husband was like, he would, when I was talking about I want to go back to work to make my own money, he's like, I can give you whatever money you want. And I'm like, no, I need my own money, so I don't have to answer to you. And he's like, you don't have to answer to me. I'm like, yeah, my brain tells me I have to answer to you. So that's just a little insight to my brain. But yeah, I don't even know why I went on that little tangent. I respect you guys. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now. I respect you guys who are able to stay at home with your kids. And trust me, well, I guess that is possible because then what happened is I went to work and my husband stayed home. But my husband was not like you stay-home moms. I would have to come home and still clean the house and everything until we had a major fight, and then, yeah, he started cleaning. But anyways, I am like so all over the place. I really shouldn't be filming this right now. I'm not going to get rid of this one because I want to get this vlog up, and now I'm just rambling. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is I am not setting myself onto a schedule of this day I have to do this day I have to do that. Oh my God, I didn't put any content up today. Let me just run out and make something up. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys, you creators out there who make awesome content, and I watch you guys, so you gotta understand, I'm watching you. I don't watch things that I don't like, so this is not bashing. Please do not take it as that. And maybe I'm in a funky mood, and I'm just hypersensitive right now. But I can't put that kind of pressure on myself because I have enough pressure at work. Does that make any sense? So, but I do have the pressure on myself to once a week put out my vlog. Damn it, again. Put out the vlog and what's in the pot at least once a week. So, and then any unboxings, which those will stop soon because now I'm gonna start choking. I only have a couple more paintings waiting to be delivered, and then I gotta stop until September. I really need to stop because I need to save that money to go on that cruise. Anyways, but you guys are probably sick of hearing about the cruise. So, I'm sorry this was a crappy entry today. I'm just very frustrated, and I don't know. I just want to get things done, and I feel like other people's plans have messed up what I want to do. This was supposed to be done Friday night, remember? Yes, we all remember that. Shut up, Becky. Okay, so I wasted your time enough. You probably haven't even watched to the end. Hey, if you have watched to the end of my rant of my crappy Wednesday, where did I get Wednesday from? Oh, isn't that beautiful? You know, I just love this craft so much. I love everything about it. Well, I really didn't like this, but I like this part of playing with the baggies and the beads and looking at all the pretty colors. Anyways, if you got to the end of this, just put a smiley face up there. Now, only put a smiley face up there if I didn't piss you off. If I pissed you off with this Sunday little rant, then put a mean face up there. Don't dislike. I don't know if I could handle someone hitting the dislike button. I'm joking. If you want to hit dislike, dislike. But let me know how you felt about today's entry. We're not talking about the whole vlog. Do what you want to do. I'm just teasing. I'm trying to get myself in a good mood. Can you tell? Okay, guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. And I'll be seeing you soon. I know I have DAC will be coming this week. And I think that one that I looked up should be coming this week. I got a notice today that from AliExpress something was arrived at the post office. So why don't we just look at the pretty Pretty drills. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Bye, guys.